right. I should be live and I should be good. Let me put on a little background music. All right. And we're here to talk about it, man. Xbox has teased its next console. Shout out to Asha Sharma. She's starting off with a big bang today. Um, as as Project Helix will officially play your Xbox and PC games. Matter of fact, let me hold on. And this comes after, a day or two after Sony cowardly pulling their games from PC. And look, let's be real. This is the biggest reason why. All right, let's not mince words. You know, it's because they knew what we knew and what everybody has speculated. The next Xbox is going to also play Xbox and PC games. All right. So with all this is why I haven't been this is why I'm not an over the top guy. I don't get overly angry. I don't be reactionary because you just got to let things play out, right? You just got to let things play out. And this is a limited hangout, so chat, I'd love for you to be vocal today. But yeah, so the next Xbox officially, I guess this is kind of sort of officially confirmed. I don't know how I'd word it. I know how I'd word it because it's not like it has a title or anything. But listen, I think they're picking up where they left off, right? Where Sarah Bonds was saying this is the this is going to be the biggest Xbox or generation release for Xbox and everything. And we're gonna go through it today. We're gonna talk about it real quick and then get back to enjoying our Thursday. Just give me a second here. All right. So yeah, so all that was released was this yo, Coco Fiend. Man, what's good, Coco Fiend? Not much, man. Just talk about this big news that just dropped today, maybe not too long ago, about the next Xbox, Project Helix. And let's share. So all that was released was pretty much just a teaser, right? But as we see, Asha, the new CEO of Xbox Gaming, Asha Sharma, said, "Great start to the morning with Team Xbox. We were where we talked about our commitment to the return of Xbox, including Project Helix, the code name for our next generation console. Project Helix will lead in performance and play your Xbox and PC games. Looking forward to chatting about this more with partners and studios at my first GDC next week." So what does this tell us, man? Yeah, Xbox, thank you for joining. Oh, Shane G! Xbox 4949 is the homie Shane G. What's up, Shane G? Yes, man. I'm excited too, my dude. I'm excited too. That's why I had to jump on here and talk about this. All right, that's why we got a rave about so pretty much what can we take from this chat? Adidas and Toolman, the homies Adidas and Toolman, thank you both for joining. So what can we take from this, right? What can we take from this? Pretty much, I think that as Phil and Sarah were moving off towards Xbox, they were giving Asha the reins, pretty much the reins of the plans with Xbox going forward. And I can't wait to see what she got, how she's going to form Xbox off of this. All right, I can't wait to see what she does here. So yeah, I'm also gonna give credit to Phil and Sarah for putting her in this position. What has been a week, maybe 2 weeks after they announced retirement, and we're already seeing she's dropping the bomb. She is getting the start on next gen. On next gen console, which at this point it's 2027, damn near confirmed. You know what I'm saying? So let's get through this article here, right? It said new Microsoft gaming CEO Asher Sharma, who took over as the head of Xbox last week, as longtime Xbox boss Phil Spencer retired, has committed to the code name has confirmed the codename for Xbox next generation console, Project Helix, and also confirmed long swirling rumors that the device will play Xbox and PC games. Yes, she did. And listen, we knew that this was coming. In terms of playing PC games, we've seen for forever. Let me see if I can find an article about Epic Games talking about them getting a launcher on Xbox. Give me a second, guys. Okay, yeah. So it was back in last month, as we see here. Epic wants its store on the next gen Xbox, and Microsoft might actually let it happen. And yeah, so I know that there's been this big debate. Six Layer says, and it begins. Yes, it does, my friend. Yes, it does. Because I know that because I know that this is the beauty of Xbox being an open platform. Is that you're going to be able to play the Steam games, you're going to be able to play Epic games, you're going to be able to play Xbox games. And yes, I think that they're working very, very hard right now to get your Xbox, OG Xbox 360, Xbox One, and Series X games all playable on the next. And however they're going to fuse it. You know what I'm saying? You're literally going to, if you're an Xbox guy, you're going to carry 5 generations of Xbox with you and more. Because here's the beauty about it being a hybrid PC. The backwards compatible games that they couldn't get due to licensing issues, the publishers and developers that no longer exist, and so on. You're going to be able to play it on the next Xbox if hell, you could play emulated games on the current Series X if you know what you're doing. So you're really going to be able to access damn near any Xbox game on the next one. And my goodness, if they're able to make it to where, if they're to expand some of those OG Xbox and 360 games, you get even a larger official, what am I trying to say? Like official games list, games you can play, games you have access to. That's going to be an even bigger killer. But yeah, this is the game changer that we're looking for. Your next Xbox. Going to be on Steam. You're going to play it on your next Xbox. You know what I'm saying? You're not going to be, if you're a console guy, you're not going to be locked out of some of the PC stuff going forward. And this is why I think that I think that this is where this plays a big part in the Sony news that everybody was talking about for days. And the thing is, I wasn't even going to talk about Sony taking their games on PC because I didn't care. I didn't care until this moment and became Xbox relevant, basically. And look, listen. Look, it's funny because by the time next year comes, it'll be 7 years of this current generation. And I got to be honest with you, I think them 7 years flew by way too fast. But damn it, I'm going to get hyped. But you will... what's up, Eternal? Eternal said, but you will be locked out of playing Sony single-player games on Helix and PC in the future. Don't care. Listen, Eternal, I don't care about the 1 or 2 first-party. Hell, Sony releases, one single-player game a year? The hell do I care missing Wolverine? You know what I'm saying? What the hell do I care about missing Intergalactic? When I'm going to have every fucking thing else. And then I'm going to be able to play Spider-Man 2, Spider-Man Miles Morales better than you can on your PlayStation 6. When that PlayStation 6 ends up being underpowered compared to the Xbox Helix. Alright? So it means nothing to me, Eternal. You know, them Sony single-player games, they're not the end-all be-all. Hell, they're not even the end-all be-all on the Sony platform, because the games that make the most money on PlayStation is games like Call of Duty. That's the revenue. That's what brings in the revenue. Yes, the ones that... yeah, I'll be able to play all the PlayStation games available right now. Alright? And but you said you'll be able to play all PlayStation games on the next Xbox. Remember what happened? Will you admit to being... oh yeah, I admit to being wrong. Listen, I have no problem admitting when I'm wrong. Alright? And look, and by the way, I don't even think Sony officially confirmed the game. I don't even think Sony officially confirmed no PlayStation releases. I meant PC releases for their single player games. If I remember, that came from fucking Jason Schreier. You know, so let's wait until Sony officially says something anyway. But and even if not, Eternal, one game you think listen, Sony releases one single player game a year, and then you know they got a couple time exclusives. Their time exclusives, by the way, either go to PlayStation like 6 months or release on PlayStation simultaneously. Games like Stellar Blade, you know what I'm saying? And the thing is, we got so many games on Xbox regardless. Contrary to what people try to tell you, we got so many games on Xbox, or really any platform you play on. If you miss a game, you're not missing out on nothing. You know what I'm saying? The only game that you could possibly miss out on, let's be real, is if GTA 6 don't come to your platform. That is the only game that I could legitimately say that you'd miss out on. Coco Fiend said facts. Yep. Darth Seth 24. What's up, Darth Seth? He said PS5 was already underpowered, yet here we are. Yeah, man, and it's gonna get even worse next generation. Sony, so it's a Sony W that y'all won't be able to play PC games, and that y'all keep your one or two single player games locked to your console. If that's a dub to you, then be my guest. Be happy, man. Post your gameplay. Listen, man, like I said, post your collection videos, and I would legitimately watch it, Eternal. All right, you come and say, hey, man, I posted my collection videos. Here's what I'm rocking on PlayStation. I won't hate. I won't hate at all, my brother. Because that's not how I roll. But nah, man, this is the dub. This is moving gaming forward. What PC games? Darth, you know, there are games that be released on Steam and stuff that don't come to console for years. You remember that? You know that boxing game, Undisputed? That was on PC for years before it hit console. There's some cool boxing. It's like this boxing game with Muppets. It actually looks really creative. That's going to Steam first. You know what I'm saying? Those are the stuff that you'll be able to play on the next Xbox as well. All right. If I want to play PC games, I'll buy a PC. It's that simple. Just like if Xbox guys want to play future PlayStation games, they gotta buy a PlayStation. No. Listen, here's the thing about that. On the next Xbox, you don't need it. If you don't got a comparable PC, you just got the Xbox to play it. You know what I'm saying? I don't understand how that's a bad thing, Eternal. I like the idea that one box will contain all my games. You know, will contain that's already how I'm gaming pretty much now, where I pretty much only play my Xbox. You know, and then thanks to Play Anywhere, you know, I'll play on PC here and there too. Which, by the way, shout out to PC. You know, if you got a pretty good graphics card and running games on like Ultra and stuff, it does legit look amazing to play on. You know, that stuff is really cool. So you know, and by the way, this is gonna give me a good chance to talk about. And by the way, chat, it is unlimited hangout, so you know, y'all be vocal in the chat. I love talking to you guys. If rumors are true, I'm guessing Nexus closes or becomes a support studio. Yeah, it did. It's probably, you know, probably so. I mean, because Nexus was pretty much brought to port the games to PC, so we'll see what Sony does with them. And by the way, I better not see if Nexus gets shut down. I don't want to see no crying, man, because there's too much celebrating that PlayStations are removing games or not porting future games to PC. That the consequences that people lose their jobs. Don't come there crying. All right, I don't want to hear it. Physics and OD. I don't know what you're saying. What is a Fizzant? Darth and OD will be on PlayStation. Hey, listen. Xbox is already porting their games on PlayStation, and you know what happened, Darth? I just play the games on Xbox regardless. They putting their games on PlayStation has not convinced me to jump ship or to abandon my already deep library of Xbox games just because they're now on PlayStation. You know what I'm saying? So that's so if a game goes to PlayStation, hey, enjoy it, man. Like if Eternal said, "Yo, I'm enjoying OD on PlayStation," cool, and I'll be enjoying it on Xbox. And the world goes on. Eternal said, "But you didn't comment on me saying if Xbox guys want to play future PlayStation single player games, they got to buy a PlayStation. Hey, if they want to do that, then that's on them. Listen, I don't control what other people spend their money on. All right, if they want to waste $500-$600, however much the next PlayStation 6 will be, the way prices are now, that should probably be $700 out the gate. You know what I'm saying? Just to play one single player game a year, that's on them. I don't think as many people do so. And Sony, Sony's got the casuals locked up. So there are going to be a lot of people who's just going to be hyped for the PS6 based off name value alone. And if you look at the sales, most played games and all that, it's usually your heavy hitters. That's all that are most played on every console anyway. These are Kojima games, something Xbox gamers are too versed to. Yeah, man. Look, Kojima's got a creative mind, but that don't mean that I gotta like his games. And by the way, just because, and look, I've been pretty vocal. I did not like Death Stranding. Even though if he pops in, Shizno Elite will tell me, "Nah, man, it's a good game. You just gotta play it for 10 hours." But hey, listen, Kojima's Kojima for a reason. People like the old Metal Gear games and all that stuff. Yo, Mike Johnson, long time no see. What's up, Mike Johnson, man? I'm good, man. I hope you're doing well too. Darth Seth said Xbox should be pulling their games from everywhere too. Their box will lack an identity if they still releasing on everything. Yeah, that's. I think I've seen that debate a few times. I don't think Xbox is pulling their games. I think that ship has sailed. Whatever happened at the beginning of 2024. If you expect that from Xbox, I would be the first to say I was wrong if it turns out they do go okay. Let me say this: if they have exclusives or if they do pull games, it'll be something it's big games that's not announced yet. You know what I'm saying? That's probably your best hope. Something like State of Decay 3, which don't have a release date yet, might be something. You know what I'm trying to say? But I don't think that stops. I don't think you're seeing. I don't think you'll be seeing them pull in Fable or Gears, any of that stuff. If they do, that's Oscar's. By the way, we don't know what Oscar Sharma's vision for Xbox is. We don't know what her and Matt Booty are cooking up. So for all I know, their plan, Darth Seth, could be totally different than what we're dealing with now, and you may end up being right. And if you're right, man, please come back in the chat so I could give you your props. All right, because that's how we roll here. Well, at least you're not coping and crashing out like other Xbox channels. Oh yeah. Nah, man, there's nothing to cope or crash out about, man. Because listen, Eternal. When I'm gaming, man, I'm having a good time. So if a game, games like I'm enjoying Final Fantasy 16, right? Having a great time. I don't care that I got the game, I think 4 years after PlayStation, because as soon as it came to Xbox, I was like, okay, this looks good. It was, I think I picked up for $30 at the time, $40, and yeah, it turned out to be a fun game. Hey, you can't beat that in my book. And again, I'm one of those people. I got such a large library of games that missing a game, like if the whatever game skip Xbox at this point means almost nothing to me because I got a backlog I can't even catch up with. But yeah, back to this console, man. Uh, Let me catch up with the comments and I'll get back to it. Aren't too versed in. I meant to say Xbox gamers aren't too versed in Kojima games. Xbox games only like ball and gun type games. Yeah. Listen, the Xbox was called the Dude Bro box for a long time. Now I do think some of it has shift, but again, the numbers show that the best, most played games on Xbox is your typical Call of Duty, GTA, Madden shit. So, and it ain't no different than any other console, I guess, except for Nintendo. Nintendo's the only one with an identity because they don't release everywhere. Yeah, and here's the thing about Nintendo. While they said, hey, we sold 18 million Switches last year. Yo, what up, Rain? What up, Rain G? 4G? Yeah, but back to Darth Seth, he said, Nintendo. Yeah, the thing about Nintendo is that despite them saying they sold 18 million consoles, their stock still dropped. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? So these companies are businesses first, and sometimes the business aspect is going to take over from us as consumers. And so as a consumer, only you can weigh into what you like and don't like or don't want out of console. Personally, I'm good with Xbox. If they do go to exclusives again, Dark, I'm not, you know what I'm saying? Since Xbox my primary console, I'm not losing out for what they do. You know what I'm saying? I'll be cool playing games, downloading games because I got Steam down. I have maybe 7 Steam games to be honest with you. I haven't really delved into it like that. But who knows how things will change with the next Xbox? You know what I'm saying? Who knows? All I know is that 10th generation is a year away. About a year and a half is to be technical. And I'm excited that the Xbox is going to be at the forefront of that. Coco Fiend said, well, I'm waiting to see what PlayStation Xbox themselves announce until I make my judgment. All this is just speculation at this point. Well, Xbox Project Helix isn't speculation. Asha Sharma posted the teaser. It confirmed that that's gonna be the next Xbox that could play PC and Xbox games. But you know how it is. I don't know if you know how it is, but you know how it is, man. As we lead up to the 10th generation, it's gonna be rumors are gonna start getting out of control. That's why I'm trying to focus on this, the announcement at hand, and then the what ifs could make for good discussion. This is my only question about if Xbox were to pull its games from other platforms. Who the fuck would buy the Xbox games then if PlayStation games weren't able to buy them? Xbox gamers will, listen, here's the thing. A lot of games still sell on Xbox despite it being on Game Pass. And I know PlayStation fans try to shame people for enjoying games on Game Pass, but nah, man. If you gotta buy a game later, then so be it. It's Xbox's job to fifigure out the business aspect of this stuff. And clearly, Eternal, they're doing well enough to where they got their fifth generation Xbox coming out. They still got all these studios and all these games and all this other stuff. It's not my job to worry about who's gonna buy what. I know who's gonna buy them. I know I'm gonna buy them because I buy games. I play games. So if Xbox games gonna play through Game Pass, cool. If they end up buying it day one, cool. If they ended up buying it 2 months later on sale, that's also cool. You spend your money however you want. All right, let Xbox accountants worry about all that other stuff. Because PlayStation gamers damn sure weren't buying them either. Furious Legacy Gamer said, yo, what's good, everyone? Salute. What's up, Furious Legacy? Thank you for joining. Silent Hill Townfall only on PlayStation for about 6 months to a year. I already have it ordered. Sorry, Xbox gamers won't be able to play for a while. And that might work on some Xbox channels, Eternal. But for me, it's like, hey man, enjoy it. And then when it hits PC in 6 months or Xbox in a year or however it's going to end up happening, like Silent Hill 2, then I'll see if it's for me. All right. Rain said, "I need a wrench that beat. I need a wrench to get the BS out the chat." Man, I thought I already had you set as a mod, man. I'll work on that in a second. I'll work on that in a second. All right, I'll get to it in a second, man. Let me hold on 1 second, Rain. All right, what am I doing? Yeah, okay, I see. Xbox. Oh, 100's favorite guy. Xbox has no games in the chat. What the hell is he talking about? On any platform, if you look up what they're playing, you won't find a single PlayStation game. It's the same game on every platform in the top 10 most played games. Yeah, that's what I was saying. That's what I'm trying to say, Santos. The best played games on pretty much every platform. I don't know what the best played game on Nintendo is. It probably is Mario Kart or something, or Fortnite as well. But I know for a fact on PlayStation, Xbox, and all that, it's your Call of Duties, Battlefields, Fortnites, and all that, Madden 2K, the usual stuff. And it's kind of crazy because, and I know what I'm saying is anecdotal, but in my personal life, man, any gamer I know, they literally just played it. They got PlayStations, and they don't even touch the exclusives. All right, and that's a large majority of gamers, man. They just play their usual stuff, and that's it. All right. Xbox has no games. Says $1,500 for Xbox Helix for no disk drive, therefore no backwards compatibility, no controller, mouse and keyboard so simply, no upgradable specs. Yeah. Should I waste my time? Because I know he's trolling with this. The PS5 Pro came with no disk drive, and Sony's accessories are never backwards compatible. But don't forget, Steam got their own box coming out. Yes, that's right. Thank you for reminding me. The Steam machine is also on its way. It's also on its way. Yeah, I'll add you as a mod. Maybe next time, Rangy. Let me get through this. The next Xbox should have a disc player. I think it's going to be the same as the PS5 Pro, Mike, where you get one separate. Well, they'll sell it separate. Now, Hopefully, they continue the trend of a digital and disc drive one. Hopefully, but my gut tells me that the next Xbox is, and the reason why I think that is because 91% of Xbox gamers are digital. That's why I think if it's going to be a disc drive, it's going to be like the PS5 Pro, and it's something you buy separately. I do believe Xbox games should stay on Xbox and PC. Yeah, listen, if that's what Asha Sharma and Matt Booty want to do, then, like I said, Rain, if Xbox makes that change, I don't lose nothing regardless, because I'm already playing Xbox games on my Xbox. You know what I'm saying? So if that's what they want to do, I say cool. And if not, I also say cool, because I'm currently enjoying the hell out of Xbox, and I like that it's an open platform. Turtle said, "Why though? The chat is respectful." No. He's talking about that Xbox has no games guy. He's a notorious troll, man. He's a notorious troll. It's not about you, Turtle. You cool, man. Xbox take back the USA. Hey, baby, that's why they releasing first next generation. No disc, no controller, no backwards compatibility. I'll be here all day if I respond to you. Xbox has no games. I think if Xbox pulled their games like Forza back, a lot of ponies would be pissed. Oh yeah, of course they'd be pissed. Do you know how all the anti-consumer and the bitching they do if that happened? Yeah, man. Twitter. Listen, I don't be on Twitter like that no more because that shit was annoying. But yeah, you know what, Coco Fiend, I'm gonna say it. I still think they should do it with a game, go ahead, go ahead and remove a game that's already announced for PlayStation. I just want to see the chaos, man. I just gotta see. Sometimes I just want to see the chaos with some of this shit, man. Because these man, some of these gamers they nah man, that's a revised Xbox logo. That's obviously an X. Eternal Gamer, let the games begin. Rain wants to ban, block, and delete everybody that don't agree with him. What BS in the chat? There's no disrespectful comments. Nah, Rain is cool, man. Rain is cool. I live for the folk. Furious Legacy, yeah, yo, facts. I need a wrench. I need a wrench to control it. I need a wrench to control this chat. Oh, the chat. Oh yeah, okay. I'm starting to see it. All right, yeah. Hit the like button. Thank you. Yeah. I should. I for some reason I thought Rain already had mod status on here, man. But that's on me. You literally just say you want a wrench to get the BS out the chat, but I see no BS in chat. Only some respectful shit talking. What's wrong with that? Xbox games are staying on PC. Yep. Oh yeah, that ain't going nowhere, Negan. The PC play anywhere. And by the way, let me say this again. You know, I got a decent. I say a decent PC on the 4070 Ti Super graphic card, and so it is cool that their games are play anywhere. You know, and the way I got my setup in my game room is real. You know, and what's also cool is that you could play games at the same time on the same profile through PC and console as well. You know what I'm saying? So stuff like that is really, really cool. I don't want Play Anywhere to go anywhere. You know, I don't want Play Anywhere to go anywhere. If it plays PC games and Xbox games, it stayed on PC for the Xbox Play Anywhere program. Yep. That's what I was trying to say. So yeah, man, I think it's gonna be really cool, Negan, to have that marriage of you know, the PC side, your GOG. I forgot what GOGs mean, but GOG, Epic Games, Steam. You know, you can play all that and your Xbox games. Is going to be really, really cool for a console. I think it's going to open a lot of people's eyes. Let me say, I think it's going to open a lot of console gamers' eyes as well to how fluid that could be. I'm excited. You know, I'm excited. Furious said, "Eternal facts." I actually agree with you. I like all the insight as I play on every single platform, and that's what's up, man. Listen, play where you like. You know what I'm saying? You know, one of my models in this channel is don't let me or anybody else tell you what to think. All right, and the same goes in reverse too. All right, here it is. Right, and the same goes in reverse. You know, you ain't gonna tell me what to like. So if you like all platforms, hey, be my guest, man. Be my guest. All right, let me. Yeah, so back to the article real quick before I get back to the chat. He said rumors about the 5th generation Xbox console and its ability to play PC games have been making the rounds for some time. Though perhaps it won't be playing any first-party Sony games that make their way to PC, since Sony has reportedly pulled back on first-party PC support. IGN's Xbox podcast crew talked about their advice for Sharma on a recent episode, and our next-gen console watch crew offered her 5 changes she could immediately make to win over the Xbox fans. Oh yeah, definitely. So yeah, so first and foremost, you know, PlayStation's not going to remove, you know, the games already there. You know, you'll still play Horizon, Spider-Man, God of War, and all that stuff. They're not going to remove those from Steam. That's just not going to happen. But you know, if Wolverine or Intergalactic, I don't even know what else Sony has announced other than those 2 games, right? So if those 2 games don't come, you know, through PC, you know, you literally got Steam now, and Steam. I'm pretty sure Steam have more games than every platform that you could play. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you can find damn near anything on Steam. Uh, and that's for giving advice to for Sharma. Listen, as long as she takes it, as long as she don't take it all to heart, because we're not fucking business experts. We don't have any behind the scenes, and giving the fans what they want, weirdly doesn't always work. All right, Xbox has no say. So I'm not trolling, just respectfully including my thoughts. Uh, my dude, you're trying to say Xbox where you could literally use Xbox One accessories on Xbox Series X and PC won't work on the next Xbox, man. Come on. Come on. Forza's a damn racing game. If Xbox pulled Forza 6, PlayStation players will either buy more of Gran Turismo or wait until the next installment. Nah, man. They PlayStation. I think 500. I think they sold 5 million on PlayStation 4. And Forza 5 was like a 5-year-old game. Nah, Forza would be a mega hit. Would be another mega hit on PlayStation. And nah, I think people would be pissed, man. I think because now context also matters. No. They'll be pissed regardless. Especially, and that's why I don't think it'll happen, because you're not going to be able to pre-order the game. Let's say pre-orders go live next month, and then they remove it. That's just not, that's lawsuit type shit. All right, let's see comments. All right, hold on, guys. All right, back to the chat. He said Xbox was me to finally play Western RPGs. Nintendo and Sony have JRPGs. Yeah. I guess that. Are you talking about in the past, Range? Yeah, because I don't know. I played. I mean, I've always played RPGs, so it don't really matter too much to me if it's Western and Japanese, as long as the game is good. Um, Mike Johnson said, "Unlimited. I need a wrench." Uh-oh. Distinctive one said, "Microsoft Xbox is a business first. Perhaps the time exclusives will return for the Xbox loyal. However, money is money. Also, the Steam machine is Linux only, which will hinder it." Yeah. So any Linux experts out there, why would Linux hinder the Steam machine? I'm curious. I've only ever worked with Windows, and yeah, it's not some. I'm not something I'm not too familiar with. But the first part, just think, yeah, 100%. Xbox is a business. Xbox is a business, and I mean, listen, if it didn't put its business aspirations first, then it wouldn't be here. It's the unfortunate reality of everything, where everything costs money to make. Everything has employees and other situations involved. So that's why I say the goal as a fan is just to judge, what you like spending your money on and where you like spending your money at. All right. The best version of all Xbox games will always be on PlayStation going forward. PS5 Pro Enhanced has all your games, and PS6 will have all your games as well. Yeah, the PS6 is not going to be more powerful than the Xbox Helix. I'm letting you know that for now. Xbox has no games. And the PS5 Pro, hey man, if that's what you like, that's what you like. But I ain't gonna care. You know what I'm saying? Because the thing seems like a PC Xbox hybrid. And on PC games, you can get way deeper into the settings of your games than on console. So you could, like on PC, you could do, if you want to do ray tracing, you could do low, medium, high. You know what I'm saying? It's not just a simple on or off. It's not just a simple 60 or 40, 60 or 120. You got options in between everything. Like the flexibility with PC is gonna really change how Xbox console gamers play their games. In terms of the quality of it. A lot of people asking for a wrench. I see. Just imagine if he actually gave all you wrenches, and then magically the chat is 100% pro Xbox, and only pro Xbox comments get shown. Yeah, I mean, this is the Xbox channel, Eternal. So I mean, so it's mostly going to be pro Xbox in general. Yeah, I mean, listen, man. My thing when it came to that, I don't care if you're a PlayStation guy. For me, it's just been it's the trolling, and then sometimes if I have other people, like if Sega Man was here or E-Rock and they said get him out, it ain't nothing personal, man. I'm just gonna, if that's what they want, that's what they want. That's why I do the unlimited hangout, to hang out with the chat, unrestricted hangout with you guys. Greetings to Unlimited. What's up, Distinct? In the chat room, I hope everyone and their families continue to be safe and sound out there as always, respectfully. Yo, that's how you know it's distinctive. Sony pulled their games because of this news today. They can sugarcoat all they want. It's just a fact with sugar on it. Yeah. Oh, 100%, Negan. 100%. You know what I'm saying? And whatever they say, listen, man. So, a lot of times you got to read between the lines. It's like how interviews with higher ups, they always speak in that corporate talk, don't really say shit, but kind of saying something, right? And that's how it is with that news. It's pretty clear. I mean, now listen. That's why. Listen, I originally was not going to talk about that. Sony pulling their games on PC because it didn't. Because like this isn't a PlayStation channel. Sometimes you gotta leave stuff for the PlayStation fans to talk about their own shit. But with the Xbox Project Helix, it's like, oh, okay, now this makes sense. Now this makes sense. Oh, a lot of comments. That's what's up. Rain the Eternal, he said, we will be pointing wrenches at each other like that Spider-Man meme. An $800 Xbox stopped selling. What makes you think a $1,600 Xbox PC is going to sell? Hey, man, you'll never know. You'll never know. We don't know what the price is. We don't know if there's going to be different SKUs. We don't know nothing yet other than that Project Helix is in the work. And whatever they're going to be calling it. Maybe the Xbox Elite or some shit, or Xbox Series Elite. I don't know. Unlimited, we waited years for Halo and Forza Horizon to be in Japan, to have them go to PlayStation. Hey, it was a business decision, Rain. I'm going to be real with y'all. I don't take their business decisions that personally. And at the end of the day, as much as I love gaming, as much as I love gaming on Xbox, I understand that they're going to do whatever they want to do. If this is their best path to success, Rain, to give a game to PlayStation, hey, oh well. Look, I was upset once, and that was the way that they treated Indiana Jones, where Phil said that no, it was not Indiana Jones, and 6 months later it was coming to. All right, I don't like that type of talk of. You don't need since they were going multiplayer, just pull that Band-Aid off and say it at the time. I don't need my feelings to be I don't need you to spare my feelings for what you're trying to do later. Just do what you gotta do. Your business, man. It's not like my brother's doing it, right? It's not like my brother doing it and then like, damn, my brother betrayed me or some shit. Hell nah. Ponies cried when they thought the new Forza in Japan wasn't coming day one to PlayStation. It's not coming day one to PlayStation. It's going to be on Xbox, and then I think they said fall. And fall is coming to PlayStation 5. So what? 6 months later, probably. PlayStation 5 sold 102 million units. Xbox Series X at 9 million. Yeah, see, this is what we're talking about. Just lying. Xbox sold 9 million. Get out of here. Negan said Forza 6 is day one on PlayStation just to sell and trigger the opponent. No, guys, I'm pretty sure Forza Horizon 6 is releasing in the fall. It's not coming out in May. Xbox literally had to go to Japan and Forza to try to appeal to Japanese gamers. Nah, Eternal, no. You don't know what you're talking about, Eternal. Xbox fans has asked for Forza to be in Japan for like 10, I kid you not, at least 10 years. I remember back in Forza Horizon 3, they were saying, "Yo, it'll be cool if this was in Japan," and they've been saying it since after Forza Horizon 3 release. That is absolute nonsense that they're doing it to appeal to play. Get out of here, man! Come on, Eternal. Come on, man. No, listen. That's the stuff you say when you don't play Forza like that. 5 million plus units sold on PlayStation for Forza 5 triggers the pony. Sold more than Concord. Everything sold more than Concord. Everything. Oh yeah. I finally remember that at you, Brain. You good. And that's the Hold Me To, man. That's what I like to hear. Perfect Dark Dead cost 500 million. Well, we don't know how much Perfect Dark costs, but yeah. Listen. Xbox has no games. It don't matter. Listen, games get canceled all the time. So I'm not going to sit here. Look, Sony canceled like 12 games. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not going to sit here and cry because the initiative had 7 years to make Perfect Dark, and apparently it wasn't nearly as far along as they thought. Like, if you got 7 years, and I guess you're still not close to release, that's on the initiative at that point. You know what I'm saying? Sony can't escape. Someone will emulate the game. Yeah. Oh, yes, that's right. Good box emulation. How can I forget that? Didn't they say that Bloodborne is running better on PC than it does PlayStation 4 right now? Bloodborne. You know, and that's a game that I know for a fact PlayStation fans been dying for a remake of. I mean, dying for it. Everwild's Doom. Everwild's already canceled. Concord, the worst flop of all time, though. This goes both. Oh yeah. Concord set multiplayer gaming back like a decade, man. Concord is so bad that now anytime a multiplayer game flops, it's called Concord. You know, like Concord 2.0 or Concord Horizon or something like that. You know what I'm saying? That's how bad that game died. Just dead. You know what I'm saying? Perfect Dark was like what's that Dragon's game? Scalebound. It looked cool, but hey, listen, if the developers ain't doing their part, Sony, Microsoft is clearly going to cut the cord on you if you ain't doing if you ain't getting further along. You know, they ain't trying to spend another fucking 100 million on a game that ain't nowhere close to being done. It is like the business side. There's a reason why business side is rough. All right. Sometimes you gotta hold motherfuckers accountable. Distinctive said, "Oh snap, 2-man, greetings to you. May you and your family continue to be safe and sound." Shout out to Distinctive for showing the love to everybody. Concord actually came out and beat Redfall Metacritic scores and Starfield DLC Metacritic scores. Oh Lord, here we go. Metacritic, my dude. I don't even know the last time I even went to Metacritic. All right, so you talking to the wrong guy trying to bring up Metacritic scores. I don't know the Metacritic score of a good game or bad game or anything in between. And the fact that Concord was a $400 million money pit and Sony don't got Microsoft money, so that shit really hurt Sony more than canceling anything does for Xbox. Hell, apparently Xbox putting Call of Duty apparently, and I'm putting an asterisk by saying this, apparently cost them $300 million, and they could swallow that up no problem. All right, and we get it day one on Game Pass. I don't even like Call of Duty. Redfall's still here, and the studio is too. Yeah, that's right. You could still play Redfall. Good point, Coco Fiend. You could still play Redfall. Still, Scalebound never saw the. Yeah, exactly. That's my point. If a game doesn't show the light of day, if the game doesn't show the light of the day, why am I getting tongue tied? If a game doesn't show the light of day, then it to me it's even less of a thing, because that means that something was going on behind the scenes that it had to be canceled, and that's on the devs. What happened to Killzone? I'm an Xbox guy and I like Killzone. The issue with the game was that they never had a good protagonist to carry the franchise. Yeah, there's a reason why I believe Guerrilla Games doesn't touch it. I think it was Guerrilla who made them. Why they don't touch it? That franchise ain't coming back. All right, there's not gonna be no nostalgia port, no nostalgic remake. That shit is Killzone is dead. Mike said the new Xbox Project Helix is already coming before the new CEO. Yes, Mike. Yeah, that's what I said at the very beginning of this show. The former leaders, Phil Spencer and Sarah Bond, they clearly passed this on to Asha. And Asha, and to Asha's credit, she's gonna I think she's gonna use this to get Xbox, at least the branding, right? Since everybody seems to be so confused with Xbox branding, I think she's gonna use it as an opportunity to get Xbox's branding more in line with what people are familiar with. Platinum spent the upfront monies on other projects versus Scalebound, respectfully. Yes, this is true. For those who don't know, on Scalebound, the game cost, I believe Microsoft gave them $100 million. Platinum was using that games on every other game. So when Microsoft came back and said, "Hey, why is there no progress?" they canceled the game. Listen, you got to do that sometimes to these devs, man. Not these developers, they're not the charity case. People be treating devs sometimes like a fucking charity case, where it's just a big bad corporate greed. That is not the fucking case all the time. Sarah Bond got fired during Black History Month is crazy. Hey, it's business, man. She had to resign. Maybe the resignation was done to make her look good. I don't know. I don't work for Microsoft. But hey, she's moving on to better things, and Xbox is going to move forward. Yeah, it sucks to see. Now, I would have liked to see Sarah take over. I thought that she was being brought up to be the next head of Xbox. So it sucks to see her go, but hey, that's life. That's life. And I think in the time that Phil was the head of Xbox, Sony had 7 forms of leadership change or something crazy like that, whether it's head of PlayStation or head of Sony. Ponies love Sea of Thieves. Ah, yes. Man, Sea of Thieves. Damn. Yeah, I forgot that went to PlayStation. Wow. Gogo Po! What up, Gogo Po? Yeah. Xbox has no games in the chat. They have no game of the year. Don't care. All right, Xbox has no games. Why do you? So is this something that triggers people, Xbox guys on Twitter, about Xbox having no game of the year? I'm curious. Because you come here, and I mean, I mostly see you on 100's channel, not really mine, but you come here, man, and you say this, and it's just, yeah, I'm not gonna not play an Xbox game because that doesn't get fucking voted by Jeff Keighley or however the hell the Game Awards work. Stuff like that when I say it has zero impact on my enjoyment of a game, my thoughts of a game, that's not hyperbole, that's not coping or nothing. That's me just literally like, no, I played a game and I like it and others don't. Well, hey, that's on you for not liking it. You know what I'm saying? Big Ed 3561. He said, I personally don't care if Forza goes multi-plat. Why should anyone get upset because play it on their preferred platform? Yeah, Big Ed. That's how I feel a lot too. Because Starfield's gonna come to the PlayStation. I love Starfield. No, I love Starfield. And if somebody on PlayStation is playing it, I'm not going to play Starfield, Big Ed, and think, damn, this is on PlayStation? How can I possibly enjoy this game? It's just not a thought that ever crossed my mind. Tool Man, sound like an adult entertainer. The initiative at Arcade shut down. I think they moved to Arcade student devs. I don't remember what they did with Arcade. Go. Where did Concord go? Concord. Man, listen. I thought apparently people were trying to celebrate the death of Bungie with Marathon. Which when does that game release? My goodness. Talk about a game that feels like it's been in development for a long time. Real Talk 603 said, don't nobody know why they took the games off. Don't make up lies, and you should want Microsoft to do the same thing. Why should I want Microsoft to do the same thing? Listen, if I have access to a game, Real Talk, I don't give a fuck who gets to play it. I don't work for Microsoft's financial department, guys. So it's not something that I stay up at night thinking, oh, but the Xbox brand, oh, how does this hurt X? Oh, who gives a fuck? All right, I'm playing the game, I'm enjoying it. If you want to enjoy Fable on your platform, if you want to enjoy Forza on your platform, it does not harm me in any way, shape, or form. You know what I'm saying? And I don't. And sometimes I don't want to say I don't understand. I do, because I was there. You know, I was there, thinking that that the only value a console brings is its exclusive. But the problem is, you only get a handful of exclusives a year anyway. Something like 99% of games are multi-plat. You know what I'm saying? So if you a gamer, maybe not on Nintendo, because a lot of games do skip Nintendo. So maybe not for Nintendo, this isn't true. But if you're on Xbox, PC, or PlayStation, you got access to pretty much every game except for a handful of games a year. I promise you're not missing out. You're not. Concord is old news. Everybody called that game out. It was trash and gone to 6 days for Concord. Yeah, Mike. But the reason why people bringing up Concord, Mike, is others are bringing up hell, Perfect Dark is old news. That shit happened last year, you know, and it's still being brought up. It's part of shit talking, Mike. I still want Scalebound. I don't. I moved on, man, and I am so sick of the fucking Scale. At one point, I got so sick of the Scalebound talk brain that I think that's what put me off. Was that everybody was acting like, you know what it was? People were pretending they're gonna buy Xbox for Scalebound. Listen, if you weren't gonna buy Xbox in the first half of last generation, when they had constant exclusives and stuff, you weren't gonna buy that fucking console for Scalebound. Because you motherfuckers, I saw that people say that about Starfield. Starfield has been out for like 3 years. If you didn't buy Xbox for Starfield, you were never gonna buy a Series X or Starfield before it went to PlayStation. So I don't want to hear that. Marathon is Concord. Oh, he said Martini. Marathon is Concord reskin, so they think they slick. Watch it flop. Yeah, I don't see a world where Marathon. I don't even think PlayStation fans expect Marathon to do good. See, and Negan's like, Marathon released today. I didn't even know that it released today. Oh my goodness. And Asha Sharma said, let's make the man. Yeah, man. I mean, look, I was chilling. And then E-Rock showed me the link. And I'm just like, what? And then I immediately jumped on here to do an unlimited hangout with you guys. Because we had to talk about it. Man. It's funny. And this going to be one of those things where the closer we get to next gen, the more excited we're going to be. And same going to happen with the PlayStation fans. When the PlayStation 6 is ready to come out in 2029, Eternal's going to be in this chat talking about how great the PS6 is going to be. You know, it's that stuff. Yeah, listen, I've said this back in the beginning of this generation. The new generation is like a soft reset. You know, that's why Sharma coming in at the time that Xbox is getting ready for the next generation next year is actually really good timing for her, because she could use Project Helix as her Xbox. And even though all the stuff was in work before then, but she's going to be the face of Xbox going forward. So she could use this as her Xbox, and so let's say that they do some of the things like go back to releasing games only on Xbox and PC, right? Let's say they do that, right? That's going to be her stamp on Xbox, her and Matt Booty's. right? And then we'll just kind of see it as the Phil Spencer era versus the Asher Sharma era. And like somebody said, we don't know what's going on really. We don't know what's going on. Right? Like, all we could do is speculate. All we could do is talk about the news that's just dropped until things become official. Only celebrate the losing Xbox Microsoft games, but then celebrate the high scores whenever the game comes to PS. Fascinating, respectfully. Yeah, I mean, but Metacritic scores and game of years and all that irrelevant nonsense means a lot to them. To be fair, it means a lot to a lot of Xbox guys because I'll die on this hill. There are a lot of Xbox dudes who would kill to have the love and praise that Sony gets from the gaming media. They would kill for that. I don't. I don't give a fuck. I think. Listen, if I could like Xbox during its most hated era, I could like it right now. You know what I'm saying? Ponies just like to gatekeep for a corporation. Bunch of losers. Rain, besides being give me a second, guys. One second, everybody. All right, sorry about that. Sorry about that. All right, Sony doesn't have the money to make a new console. Yeah, yeah. That's why especially with all this shit, like they got the RAM shortages and other tech companies or other I guess computer makers or whatever. I know the term in my head, it's just not coming out right. Even they're saying like, yo, we might have to raise prices. Matter of fact, that's what's stalling the Steam Deck. Is all these RAM shortages and all that other stuff. Negan. So if it's affecting Valve, yeah, Sony. There's a reason why you're not seeing the PlayStation 6 until 2029, man. The Project Helix might legit have a 2-3 year head start. Personally, Scalebound would have been official during the Game of Thrones era. Maybe there might be a renewed interest in the game. I could be wrong, respectfully. I think Scalebound would have been a really dope game. I think it would have been it would have been treated the same as Quantum Break, my favorite game of last generation, Sunset Overdrive, and games like that, where we would have loved it as Xbox fans, but it wouldn't have really sold that well, unfortunately. That's my prediction on Scalebound, on how it would have. It just would have been another one, because unfortunately, that's a lot of how those games in the first half of the generation went. You're talking to somebody who loves everything about Sunset Overdrive. To where only games like, say, Hi-Fi Rush gave me that same feeling that Sunset Overdrive did. Make a C. Make a C at these DLC, Cellbound. Funny. Xbox released the ROG Ally despite the Series X sales. That's the type of money Sony don't have. Yep. And look, I think just because the Series X don't sell like the PS5, I don't think that means that it's some mega. Listen, we wouldn't be getting new hardware. I don't think we'd be getting new hardware if the Series X sold like the fucking Wii U or the Dreamcast. You know what I'm saying? ROG Ally and Helix at the same time. Sony ain't got that flex. Oh yeah, you know what, Negan? Sarah Bond was saying when the Ally released that it was like a preview or a hint of what they're gonna do for this upcoming generation. So I think you're onto something. Distinct said, while I hear you on that statement Unlimited, people will still recognize the Helix as being a fellow Sarah box. Xbox IMO. Now, I don't know, Distinctive. The reason why I don't think that is because as time goes on, and Phil's not going to be in the mind of like if something controversial happens going forward, they're not gonna they're not gonna go at Phil. Hell, I think that we're gonna see a lot of retroactive love for Phil from the people that hate it. Right? I think that's what we're gonna see. Um, and this is going and next, especially next generation, is really going to be seen as Asha's Xbox, especially if they do any type of drastic change. Any drastic change, I think, is going to see as her thing, and not something from the old regime that's being passed over. Two handheld devices that sold really well and priced over $800 with Helix in the background. That's Xbox flexing on you ponies. Not hold on. Two headphones over 800. Nah, the Ally X is the only one over 800. The other one's what, 400 or 500 now. Unlimited shipping off his kilos to his plug bear with him everyone. Yo, hey, look, man. You know how it is, man. There's a reason why my ass got that large collection of games. You have a point, Rain. Make integrate. Oh my goodness. Make integrate dragons into a game somehow. Interesting concept. Respectfully. Yup. And yeah, man. So about to wrap it up in a bit. But overall, man, Xbox Project Helix officially confirms it'll play console games, it'll play PC games, and it's the console that's going to push gaming forward. Don't let Yo, Dave Reese said, new Xbox has been in. Yep. By the way, Dave, I don't know how long you've been around, man, but we remember all the years we've been seeing. Yeah, Xbox is dead. How many times did they harass Sarah Bond and Phil Spencer in an interview about, hey, is there going to be a new console? I heard Xbox can't. By the way, Jez Corden, how many times did he report on Windows Central? We're not sure Xbox is going to release a new console. Their Xbox console plans has drastically changed. This might be it. Or when the leadership changed, Xbox isn't going to survive this. I think they're going to be sunsetted. Xbox is going to be fine. You don't kill off a multi-billion-dollar company. You just don't. Yo, Nene! Shout out to the homie Nene, man. Shout out to the homie Nene. Yo. Dave Reed said PlayStation fanboys are pathetic. Listen, I know that they're saying their nonsense online, and let them, because next year you're gonna be able to play. Listen, next year, D Reezy, Rain G4, Mike Johnson, Nene, go ahead, go to Steam, buy Spider-Man, God of War, or Horizon Forbidden Entertainment, download that motherfucker on your next Xbox Project Helix, turn them settings to Ultra, and compare it to the PlayStation 5 Pro version, and watch them melt. The new Project Helix is nothing more than a PC. Hey, baby, it's going to be a hybrid in the sense that the UI is going to be very console-like, and you're still going to have like this more console-like experience with it. But it's going to be. I'm very interested to see how they're going to market it, present it, how the UI is going to work, because there's a simplicity to console Mike Johnson that is console gamers like. For example, if you play on PC, when you start a game and it downloads shaders, or if you want to play an EA game, you got to play it through their launcher, or Ubisoft. I think it's called Ubisoft Connect for their games. You don't do that on console. So I'm curious if it's going to go that route where, okay, I play Assassin's Creed, it's just on my console, no launcher needed, no extra steps or nothing. Or if it is just going to be a PC with a console-like skin with the Xbox branding on it. We're going to see. I'm excited either way because, the game is always going to move forward. It's always going to move forward. Distinctive One said, what I mean is the plan work has been laid out by Phil and Sarah. All Asha has to do is fulfill them accordingly. Respectfully. Yeah. Great point, distinctive. Yeah, what I'm trying to say is that I think Asha will get any credit that comes from that next generation. Because Phil and Sarah, they're not going to be at the summer showcases. You know what I'm saying? They're not going to be really tweeting with fans, Xbox fans. I mean, Phil might tweet here or there the way Major Nelson does, right? But he ain't going to be tweeting like that about the next Xbox moves and nothing. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be Asha doing it. And so she's going to get whatever credit or criticism that comes their way. A PC with the Xbox logo on it. Yep. They hate anything, even if it's just a logo. Mike Johnson, Cope. Nah. Mike is cool. Mike is cool, man. No. Mike. I mean, I'm pretty sure. I think Mike is a PlayStation fan, but he ain't really like that, man. He ain't really like Xbox has no games. Nay, greetings, and he's well wishing to Nay. What's up? Just imagine if they release Helix OS for PC. Don't count out Microsoft on doing something like that, Mike. Don't count them out on doing something like that. All right? Because, I don't see because let's not forget. Microsoft has been trying to marry Xbox and PC, really, I think since day one, really. Because if you remember the Xbox documentary, the first part, how Bill Gates wanted Windows, like actual Windows, on the console. So that's what they wanted from day one. If you remember the 360, games from Windows Live and Xbox 360, they were trying to make that one unified platform. I remember, although I didn't use games from Windows Live at the time, I do remember some things from it. You could get achievements, or you could talk to friends. It's like using the Xbox app now. Just I think it was a lot worse. I don't think it was as smooth as it is now. Now it's just like you download one game on PC and console, and hey, if you want to play on PC and console, it's gonna work regardless. But there's a lot of headache with Windows for PC Live. But at the time, I remember them saying even then they wanted it to be one universal platform. All right, so games like Fable 2 and Fallout 3, it had some type of integration with the 360. So that's all of this. This is just the final boss, the final step of that, Mike. This is just the final, step of what they want to do since day one. And now they're practically achieved it. I think they've achieved it, going to achieve it with Project Nene. And Xbox has no games. Xbox says no game of the year to date. And I already told you Xbox has no games. Don't care. Who begging for PlayStation games? Series X and X been playing PS games since release called emulation. You can play any retro games. Just saying. Yes, you can. And the emulation is you know what, Nene? The other day I found out that you could even play modded retro games on the Series X. Now, I think you need to know how to use Linux to do it. I don't know. I legitimately do not know how they did it. But I was still impressed seeing that from somebody's Series X. With that said, guys, I'm going to wrap it up here. Thank you, everybody, for this excellent show of the Unlimited Hangout, where I get to hang out with the chat. You guys were absolutely phenomenal today. You guys were on fire today. It was a lot of fun talking to the PlayStation dudes, to the Xbox dudes, and I guess there's a PC people who stopped in here as well. But you know how we do it. This is an Xbox channel, so it's Xbox for life. And as Sega Man always said, we eating good over here. You know what I'm saying? And we are. And we gonna listen. I think that we got fat off Game Pass this generation. Oh, your backlog. I don't even know if backlog is going to be a thing next generation. If you got access to Steam, GOG, Epic Game Store, and Xbox, oh my goodness, it's gonna be phenomenal. But you guys have a great rest of your week. Take care, and I am out.